were brought in by the Rus people, which were ethnic people of Russia and Ukraine, people who settled from the Dnieper River to the Zaropshchenia River. Kosorovodkas are quite interesting because they have their own specific style. The Kosorovodka has a low collar, like a Chinese Mandarin collar, only it has buttons, and the button lines is not centered. It's actually to the far left. If you can see, it's not centered. Now this is very characteristic of a Kosorovodka. This is the very characteristic of a Kosorovodka. These would have been worn as outer garment by the Russian people, by Russian male, Russian worker, Russian Cossacks. They would have worn this everyday wear in the summer. Kosorovodkas would have been made out of very thin materials, cotton, or there is a Russian material specially made in Russian known as raventuk, which means tent material. These materials, however, were very light. It could only mean that they're for summer wear. Actually, a Kosorovodka wouldn't be this color because this is actually a military style color. Therefore, there's kind of a problem here. This is not a really good illustration of what a civilian Kosorovodka would look like. It would have actually been colorful, very colorful, red, blue, green, yellow, and so on, with patterns. But this is a military style because the army produced these Kosorovodkas as well for not only mass-produced during the First World War, but also because these things were very cheap to make. So why did I choose the Kosorovodka? Because it's a very interesting subject. It has a specific style that is, we could say, peculiar compared to other other clothing of the time period. The Russian culture is mostly known for balalaikas and other stuff, but they're not really much known for these Kosorovodkas, and I think that's a shame. But it is actually a very interesting subject, and if you want to continue looking at the examples on Google, they have really some beautiful examples. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I'm Rafi Danendra.